I was mulling over whether or not we were going to do a mic check. I think we can. I think we can do it.
Okay.
I think it's fine. And I know we've been doing the Inside the Actors Studio questions. I'm going to take a quick pause. We'll come back to that next time. But I think just given the fact that it's a celebratory occasion, a rare Saturday recording.
There we go.
Kind of
it is a rare Saturday recording.
The part 1 to the episode 100 extravaganza.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you could take your dad?
There was a long time where I was like unsure if I could take my grandpa, even at like 18 years old.
Well, he was a butcher, right?
Butcher. No, that guy, hell of a guy, dude.
Oh, yeah, no.
But I still like, saw him in his casket. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. Like, no, like.
He's liable to just pop out of there like the Undertaker and just choke me out.
Gotta take my dad. I mean, technically, yes, I think.
What does that mean?
I mean, he's 62. And
you have a young dad. I guess you're younger than me, but and you're the oldest child, so I guess all these things factor in.
I mean, he had me when he was 26 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so. But, I mean, technically, yes, I definitely think I could take. I'm stronger. But, like.
You're stronger than your dad?
But, like.
What would he say if he heard you say that? Would he say, yes, Ryan is stronger than me? Or would he have something to say about it?
Like, I think he'd have something to say about it.
Okay, Jeff Murphy's not going to take that laying down.
But, like, the fighting your dad thing, like, I still think I would just get outmatched, like, mentally on that fight, Like, I might, that's how I, like.
Yeah, he's a real barroom brawler in his youth.
I just don't think I could take the shit talking that he would have. He would have access to, like, my whole life.
Oh, okay.
You dumbass.
He would bring up.
Cried every night, like.
You shit your pants in second grade. Yeah. How many other second graders were shitting their pants?
Exactly. So like I don't know if I could handle that like part of it, and then I
didn't even think about that because I was just thinking about the mano a mano aspect. But yes, they have access to an entire Rolodex of like embarrassing shit to try and rile you up. Although depending on the person, that may not be a good strategy. I don't know. I don't know if
it would work on me, but like anyone. Yeah, you're right. Like someone else, it might backfire.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you may not want an enraged Ryan Murphy going at your eyeballs. I don't know. I can't say.
I'd just be sad sitting at the bar like I lost and just,
So if you both had tape over your mouths, then you think you would.
I think I could. Yes.
Are you bigger than him?
We're like the same size.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we're like the same.
Okay, so it'd be a real even matchup outside of the youth versus experience factors.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I guess you never told him about your heels, so he can't exploit that. He doesn't know to exploit that against you. He doesn't know to like.
This podcast is getting a little bit more open, and I'm really trying to keep it away from my family. Like, but it's getting to the point where like this has been discussed now. And I'm trying to contain it is the best. Dude, like my parents.
Your friends know about it.
Yes.
And so at any point, if your friends really wanted to fuck you over, they could like send a link.
I mean, I'm sure like your parents know about the podcast and they
don't give a fuck, but yes, they're aware.
Okay. Yeah. No, I do not want my parents listening to this podcast at all, dude. I have no interest in them ever hearing it. My mom probably think it's funny, but like also it's like.
You've made that clear. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I just don't want them to see this. So
it is it's I think the podcast in many ways it's a very keen window into what I find to be funny and interesting and entertaining. But it's a very soul-bearing experience for you.
It is.
A lot of it is based on me asking you questions and you opening up, and I just get to tittle away and laugh in the corner.
I still
keep some semblance of anonymity. No one knows my preferred kinks over here.
That's what exactly like. I try to like push back like Erik but like it doesn't really work. Like it's always on me. The spotlight is right here.
That's why you're the talent. I'm just a lowly producer, cobbling away my podcast.
But it is like it's slowly expanding. Like,
well, it's just a matter of time. Maybe by episode 200.
I got so hammered with like my what do you call it, cousin-in-law? I guess is that a thing?
Someone who married your cousin?
Yes.
Cousin-in-law works.
I've never. My cousin's husband.
I don't think that there's even a term. Cousin's husband is probably.
We got hammered in New York, like 4 a.m. hammered. And I probably let some things slip, as did he.
Oh.
We slipped. We had some slippage on that. On that night.
I've never slipped with my cousin-in-law before.
Yeah, well, so it's fun. It's a great time. Like
I'll have to take your word for it. Jesus.
That's deadlocked, but I'm just saying there's slippage on each side, right?
Okay,
there.
No, there's a lot. Wait, does he know about the podcast now?
I feel like I've kind of let it out with him, but
once one person in the circle in like the family gatherings knows about something, like it's just a matter of time.
I just have to trap him. I'd be like, hey, you're slippage too, motherfucker.
Right, exactly. No. Yes, that's so much slippage.
Yeah, it's so much slippage now.
Perfect. Okay. Quick disclaimer for the audience, for the Markomaniacs. We have a very special intro. I'm only going to be playing this for this episode of Rumpus Time, as well as the Wrestle Talk episode next week. If a 5-minute intro does not sound interesting to you, skip 5 minutes ahead. I'm just telling you that right now. Skip 5 minutes ahead. Otherwise, enjoy this special episode 100 introduction.
I don't want qualisyphilis. Qualisyphilis. Your little puss comment was pretty spicy last night. This is a space camp. It's a space camp, Erik. It's a space camp. You're forgetting the second part of it, all right? You covered the space part. It's a camp, too. You come ripped to death to a party, that guy's ripped to death. One of us would try to wake up and, smother the other, kid. What I'm saying, I told you all the time, I make sure that all of myself is clean. I don't want anything going through my urethra bigger than pee. I'm not anti-electric lawnmower, Erik. You know me.
Clearly you are.
Well, I am.
My penis is not nipple pink.
I just told her that, we were playing and my glasses fell off and I got shot in the eye or something.
Hold on. Everything that you're talking about with this story sounds exactly like Christmas Story.
Oh, is that a movie?
What the fuck?
They're using a fake snake, which probably I could make a fake snake. Could be a fake snake in the bag.
It wasn't.
It's not a real snake.
They faked the snake in front of 15,000 people hundreds of times, thousands of times.
They're in on it, Erik.
Who's they?
They fans. They know.
The paying audience. Nipple pink.
I have great ankles and great feet. My veins run through them. They look really good.
You don't own a bed?
I am no pervert.
A wave is like a twister. Twisting, turning, spinning. Then it dies down. Never knowing it was a wave, but you will always remember.
Oh, give me some peanuts and some Quackle Jacks. Duh.
No, I didn't get his name, but his face sure does ring a bell.
Well, I think it's going to depend on who can hang dong.
Yeah, dip my tongue in it.
I just said he was a humble guy, and you immediately sent me a nude photo of him. Pretty much, so. I've been blindfolded. It's like a third puberty.
What is the catch-up of minor disabilities?
My parents gave my sister braces, not me.
Bugs Bunny has a New York accent, Ryan.
I'm not gonna live my life in fear of Mr. Piss.
So you don't like the use of 1940s cartoons in current-day documentaries?
No, I do like him. The guy who got paralyzed.
Christopher Reeve. Why is that funny?
It's not funny. I only get corn dogs once a day. Sometimes my balls just hurt. I'd want to be a woman. Do you respect that?
Painful butt gross that you had around your anus.
I think the 1990s might have been the best time to go to the zoo. Well, I can control my sphincter. I haven't heard of any other one testicle, like, guys.
Does your penis have a name?
Jesus Christ. I hate residue on my fingers. My dad grew up in a meat family. I've been wanting to go to China so bad recently. I think the 1990s might have been the best time to be a woman. I love my cat. It's the only thing I love. Redmond. I love Redmond. I love night oral care. I love weather. You do not pee in the pool. You do not pee in Tim Duncan. And if I'm wrong, I will eat poop.
Welcome to the Hard Mark Podcast, everybody. Rumpus time is back. My name's Erik Donaldson. You just heard that 5-minute intro. I hope you enjoyed it. The purpose of Rumpus time is to explore the mind of the weird and wonderful star of our program. He is the man of 54,097 compliments, the EVP of Soul Skiing Development, the Mater Dei Matt Drama, the Tampa Bay Topsider, the Living Painting, the Talent, the Bothell Baddie, the Prince of Peeing in Public Pools, the Archduke of Ankle Breaking, the King of the Corn Dogs, Flying Ryan Murphy.
You portray me the way you want.
I feel like I'm just holding a mirror up to you. This is just a mirror, a big mirror.
The Prince of Peeing in Pools is...
Public pools. I would have thrown flamingo in there, but that didn't start with a P.
Yeah.
You know, if we were going to a different location, maybe I could change it up. But you did pee. We peed together at a public pool. We don't need to rehash all that, but that happened. That's the reality of the situation.
Okay.
Episode 100. Welcome to the celebration of it. Ryan just heard that intro, as all of you just did as well. Ryan, thoughts on the intro, the special intro?
So
that only you
feel like I got clipped.
Is that what the kids are saying these days? That only strengthened your desire to not have your family listen to the program.
100%. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm gonna take security measures on this podcast here real quick.
Right, and I'll probably cut out the bit where we were talking about TikTok, but you've decided you're not posting anything on any social media.
I want to, but no, I do. It's literally my name, and I don't want anything that I've said or them to realize, here's a podcast, and then go look for it.
So I was going to bring this up later.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring it up now.
Okay.
I don't know if you consciously lied to me or if you unconsciously lied to me, but you fucking lied to me.
On what?
The TikTok situation. You gaslit the fucking shit out of me last episode, sir.
About posting?
About your TikTok username. Because all you could say was, RJ Murphy 1922, that's not me. That's somebody else. That's false. False. That belongs to you, sir.
Which one?
You have 2 TikTok names.
How do you know this?
Because you've sent... Whoa! So now the tune changes. So, okay, here's what I have written down. So, you've sent me TikTok videos before. You've sent me TikTok videos dating back to 2023.
Okay.
When you sent me the links before, it showed me the username that you were using when you sent me the link.
Yeah.
It was a different link that you had sent me most recently versus what you sent me in 2023.
Well, I changed my TikTok.
Okay, well, that didn't come up last episode. You just made me sound like a fucking... It only matters because you're like, you must have just made that up. That's not me. That's somebody else. You made me look like a fucking idiot.
I don't think
That is the case. That is the case. And you... Play back the footage. Go back to the last episode.
I'm telling you right now.
I'm telling you
right now. That's exactly right. What you found out is the truth.
Oh my God. If you listen back to it, you'd be like, oh yeah, no, sorry. Because you made me feel like I was going crazy and you didn't say anything. I just pulled it out of my ass.
What are you referring to?
Your original username.
That's what you've been claiming on TikTok is RJ Murphy 1922?
Yes.
Is that... Okay, well...
And now your current one, for everyone should know this because he's very active and he's very active politically. Ryan Murphy.
Can you see that?
What?
You can see that?
When you send me TikTok links, yes. You can see the username of the person that sent you the link.
You can see my political activism.
Well, no. I saw where you were in Arizona a few weeks ago, sir. I know all about you. But yeah, so I wanted to clear
at the party outside.
The tailgate. But yeah, so I saw all that. So now I know what's going on. And, I'm just...
What do you mean you saw all of that?
I saw your username. The username situation. That's all. No, yeah, what are you afraid of?
I'm just wondering, like, can you see what
No.
Oh, you can't. Okay, good.
No, that was totally...
There's like a repost option on there, and I don't know how to... I don't repost shit. I just like it and save it.
Sure.
But, like, I can't... Like, I didn't know if, like, people could see that if they see... Okay.
I did. I mean, I don't even have the TikTok app.
Eric, I would share all my likes with you, okay? But I was curious if you could... Okay.
Can I see your Google search history, please?
It's not that bad.
I'm just kidding. It's not that
Don't
bad.
check my DuckDuckGo history.
Oh, yeah, sure. No, I understand. Anyhow, it's been a bit.
Yeah, it has.
How are you doing?
Fine.
You've gotten a chance to go on some trips?
Yeah, I think I've been, like, a few places. I mean, not, like, even here. Like, went out to Lake Diablo.
I didn't even know that was a place. That's in Washington State?
It is, yeah. It's
okay.
Last paddleboarding trip of the summer.
Yeah, hopefully you didn't get stranded like last time.
Did we get stranded?
I don't know. You told some meandering story about your having to like break your paddle board stick in two and give one to Boldy or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that was a different one. But yeah, no. So, but then New York.
Right. And your first time in New York, how did you like the big city, the Big Apple, they call it?
I mean, you got to go with like, if you're going to go for a short trip, you got to go with people who like know the area and they're going to take you on. And they did. So.
Real New York. And this was your cousin-in-law.
Yeah.
Is he a lifetime New Yorker?
No.
Where is he from?
Seattle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he just moved there like 2 years. He's kind of done with it too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So if you're going to go to New York, everybody, you got to go somebody that's lived there for 2 years and is ready to leave. I think that's the main takeaway. Good host, Okay,
take you to go see some spots,
Sure.
We went to long day.
Yeah.
We had been out there. Mm-hmm. Went to a bunch of bars. At this point, like my cousin had left. She's like, I'm going home.
Yeah.
And like we go out, we're having more. We went to a silent bar or a whisper bar. Have you ever seen anything like that?
I don't. This sounds vaguely familiar, but I couldn't define it. So tell me.
I just think you have to be like, if you're not drunk enough, it's not going to be fun. If you're too drunk, you're not going to make it. You have to be the exact amount of drunk to like enjoy this.
Uh-huh.
But you step in there, everyone's like, it's silent. People you can whisper.
Okay.
But like if people start getting too loud, because it's full.
Right.
It's a full bar. There's taps in the bar. But people like, they're like, shh, shut the fuck up. Like, and everyone like tones you down. It was one of the funnest things I've ever been to, bar wise.
It feels so counterintuitive to what you are.
Yeah, well, don't worry. Right after that, we went to the fucking like most nuts like dive bar.
Okay, gotcha.
But we met Fat Joe. Now
the rapper.
He looked like Fat Joe.
Oh, okay.
I said, hey, you look like Fat Joe.
Right. He just was a
fat guy,
Puerto Rican with diabetes, but
that's actually yeah. Great guy. But
sure.
Yeah. So. But no, New York was fun.
Did you get a real New York slice, Ryan?
I did. Joe's.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there's a million fucking Joe's out there, but was it good?
It was a New York slice.
Okay, good.
I thought it was fine. It was good.
Right.
I didn't like. I'm not like, holy shit, I got to travel here for pizza.
Sure.
I know there's other good places, but yeah, it's a good New York slice.
I've been getting a lot of food recommendation videos as of late.
Me too.
So your guy, who I'm sure he's a piece of shit. I'm trying not to look too far into it, but Dave Portnoy, I keep getting.
Yeah. Pizza reviews, like that's his thing.
Right.
I understood how people feel about it, but like his pizza reviews are really good,
Sure. I just get shorts and I'll watch the short and be like, okay. I don't know that his pizza preferences are in line with mine.
You're not a thin crust?
I mean, I've never even given any thought to it. I don't mind a nice pan pizza.
No, I'm saying like you can do Detroit style shit, but like I do think the New York slice is the original slice,
That's your bread and butter. You're a New York slice type of guy.
I think it's the bread and butter of pizza in general.
But is it the ketchup of pizza?
You're putting me in a corner here.
I am a little bit
with the way you worded that.
You've kind of painted yourself into that corner. Yeah. I'm just pointing at it and being like, oh, looks like you painted yourself into a corner, Ryan.
I think you have to have That's what I went there for. The whole trip was for a New York slice.
Okay, well, I'm glad it all worked out. Anything else of interest from your New York trip?
Oh man, there's a lot. I don't know.
Did they get mad at you for like hitting the table at the silent bar?
Why would you hit the table?
That's just your thing. You do that a lot. You hit tables quite a bit.
That's insane. Me?
Yeah.
I hit tables?
Yes.
Like here or like when I'm out?
When you're out and you're drinking and you're carousing, you like when you make a point, you're like slap the table. Okay. That's the Ryan
I didn't
move.
slap the table. Like no.
Okay.
I don't think I slapped tables.
I have video of you slapping a table.
Do you?
Somewhere. Okay. Yes. Right. I took a video. I might have posted it on Instagram, but I have a video of you slapping a table.
Okay.
And you were doing it you like 3 times in this video. You were slapping a table, and you were really like making a point that you felt.
I do hand gestures like a lot.
I think sometimes the hand gestures can devolve into slapping of tables.
Right. I don't think I slapped the table. I was very respectful of the.
I appreciate that
the environment.
But yeah, the short answer is no. I've never been to. I've never been to a silent bar.
This is not going to be that interesting, but like I've never had Michelin chef.
Oh yeah, okay, sure.
So like
same.
There's a place in Queens and it's Thai food that we got, and it was just like this. And I don't like nuts.
Yeah,
right? Like I don't like nuts in my food. Like I don't like the texture, but this had like pine nuts in it.
Yeah.
All it was like this thing you put on like a bay leaf and wrap it. This was like maybe the best thing I've ever had in my entire fucking life.
Wow. Okay.
I'm just saying, like I didn't know like Michelin style like was that
Michelin
far ahead.
Star. Yeah. Yeah.
And this was like we DoorDashed this thing. Which is like the crazier part.
They actually say that's
we
the
made the wrap
way
at home. Yeah, like
to eat the Michelin star food is to get it DoorDashed.
So that was, I mean,
well, you're one Michelin star over me. I think.
If you get a chance, do it. It's good.
I'll have to evaluate if there's any walking distance Michelin stars here. Maybe the Popeye's chicken nearby. I don't know. Okay, so full disclosure, I was hoping on this being a little bit more of a thing than it's turned out to be. I reached out to some friends of the show. You know, hey, it's episode 100. Yeah. We're doing a thing.
Is Tony Tate about to show up?
Tony Tate is about to show up. So, there were a few folks that I reached out to that, for one reason or another, life happened.
Yeah.
A month notice, not quite enough.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. That's fine.
That's probably Colton.
I'll talk shit about them later. But for right now, quick message from your friend of mine. And I don't even know what this message is. I've not listened to it. I haven't even read the transcript. But Tony Tate sent us a little message. So let me pull that up right here.
Hey, congratulations on 100 episodes of the Hard Mark podcast. In honor of the 100th episode, I would like to extend a challenge out to Ryan Murphy. Ryan, me and you, kendo-y kendo, cage match. Think about it. Make it happen. I look forward to it. Congrats, guys. Talk to you later.
I accept his challenge.
What?
I accept his challenge.
You didn't even think about it.
If I have a kendo stick in my hand too.
I mean,
we have 2 kendo sticks.
I need to buy a second kendo stick, apparently.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that sounded like what.
It's kendo-y kendo.
It didn't sound like it was one kendo versus no kendo.
Right. I mean, as much as I'd love to see that.
We already did. There's still like a ton of pictures out on that. Like,
well, that's what you volunteered yourself for. It is the I don't know what you say, the banner image on our website, as a matter of fact, is the kendoning aftermath, or the immediate.
Anytime Tony Tate is around, I accept. All right. I love that guy.
Noted. Okay. Yeah. Gotcha.
So,
all right.
So.
Well, I'll pepper. There's been a few other messages we received. I'll pepper them in throughout. We don't need to run through them all right now, but thanks to Tony Tate again. Kendoning, one of my favorite video projects we ever did for the program thus far, and then one of the very few guests we've ever had.
What was that episode? Where were we in the podcast when that happened?
Early.
Less than 20.
I'd have to look at the.
That's fine. I was thinking it had to be pretty early.
I think in the early 20s, I believe is when Tony Tate sat in and we did the.
Well, there was the whole thing. It was like you made this big deal out of like, oh, there's someone upstairs. Like, oh, someone's knocking on my door. Like, you know what I mean? I had no clue.
Right. Yeah. I should have done the Three's Company thing, but I didn't. It was. I do remember the exact episode though. It was Macho King Randy Savage versus the Ultimate Warrior. So that was episode 21. Which we posted March 11th, 2021.
Nice.
So it's been over 4 years.
When life was good.
Oh man, nothing could rattle us back then. We were kings among men. Anything else of note on your side? the past month?
I know. I don't.
Okay.
I'm thinking anything big. So
I've got plenty.
Okay,
So
all right.
don't worry about it.
We'll go with that. Yeah.
Did you choose this date due to the MLB playoffs? Was this a tactical decision?
No, when you texted me, you're like Saturday. I didn't know we were doing anything Saturday. And then you texted me this morning because I was like, I haven't heard anything about like when we're doing it. So I appreciate you guys being flexible, by the way. But I did think that we were doing a day thing on Saturday. That's why I thought we chose Saturday.
Oh, I just thought it was Saturday because like you didn't have to wake up early in the morning for work. And
I like to get home at a good time.
Right. Well, we also didn't get started for like a little over an hour.
But that would have happened if we started later. It would have been.
True.
True. So like we're still ahead.
we're still ahead. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He's in a great mood.
Yeah. I've been in a great today. I went to Ivar's.
Okay.
And I just sat down there and I had a fish sandwich.
Wait, by my house?
No, by my house.
Gee, okay, I don't know why you had to say it that sort of inflection and that facial expression.
I'm not shitting on Everett.
I also have an Ivar's here.
Love Ivar's.
Is the Ivar's by you? Is it like a fast food Ivar's or is it like a?
That's like a sit down
restaurant Ivar's.
Yeah, I usually take it to go.
Okay,
but I just sat down. I've been in a great mood today. I don't know why.
I know why.
Why?
The Mariners won last night. The 15-inning game.
Dude, I was dreaming about that last night. There was also some other parts of the dream that I didn't like as much.
Oh, okay.
Like I had some other stuff creep, but like the Mariners were like a part of my dreams.
Are you going to be sharing with these other things that crept in?
I don't know if they're necessary to share.
Okay, they weren't erotic.
No.
No. Not interested.
That would have been a great day, like an erotic dream and the Mariners, like But yeah, no, maybe it has something to do with it. Yeah, it was a great time last night.
So you would say overall, because last time, I don't know how vividly you remember, last time you would not shut up about how bad of a mood you had been.
Oh, was I?
Oh, yeah. You were like, I've been in a bad mood all week. I don't even know why. But this time we're saying we're good mood Ryan.
I don't know. Like today, I've just been in a great mood. Like, but like sometimes I'm in a bad mood. Like obviously, I guess the last time I was here, like
if there's anything Miss Rachel's taught me, Ryan, big feelings are okay. It's okay to have big feelings, Ryan. So we're not here to downplay and hush your big feelings. It's okay to express them.
That's when you drink big too.
That's when you can drink big. Do you need a beer? Or no, you've got a beer.
I've got one. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I was worried. I was very concerned. I had a thing. We don't need to get into this too much. I had a big idea of how I was going to reveal this information to you. I'll just tell you. Mm-hmm. So the day after you came by last time, Evelyn and I were playing downstairs, whatever, and I see her kind of like digging into the pillows and stuff, and I don't think much of it. And then she starts like walking around, and she has something in her hand. I'm like, what the hell is she holding? It was an empty airplane bottle of Fireball. And she happened to be rooting right around the place where you were like half sitting, half laying the previous night. And so I very quickly put together, Ryan had an empty bottle of Fireball. Now, granted, it's not like a fucking fifth, but, an airplane bottle of Fireball in his pocket that fell out that my daughter found the next day.
Are you sure it wasn't Tony Tate?
Maybe we need to play the message back again. I'm not sure. But
it doesn't
yes.
sound like anything I would ever do. Like.
So I don't know if there is a story there. I don't know if you want to talk about this at all, but I'm just
my alcohol problem.
And the shoe drops. But yeah, so that happened the day after the recording.
I'm sorry for starting your daughter's alcohol problem like very early.
I mean, it was either empty or it had the cap on it. I don't remember which. I think both actually. But yeah, no. I mean, I clocked that you were a little inebriated, but I don't know if you. And again, we don't need to get into it, but like, I don't know if you drank the Fireball here.
This is a good start to an AA story, like,
or if the Fireball was in your pocket already when you showed up. I don't know, but
or maybe like you had a Fireball, like, and you forgot about it. It's been on the couch for a long time. It's got to.
You know what? You know what it probably is.
What is it? Probably
Heather.
The drinking.
She's a
problem.
bit of a lush, if I'm being honest.
And that's what I'm thinking. I didn't want to say it myself.
It took 7 years for me to figure it out. But I think she's just hiding little airplane bottles of booze like in her makeup.
I have a Fireball problem, I think. I bring Fireballs everywhere.
That's just one of many similarities that you have to Super Mario.
Fireball problem. Did I ruin that joke?
Yeah, you kind of did. So, but it's fine.
You cut that part.
What do you mean?
When I go paddleboarding, I love to bring like 10 Fireballs with me.
10?
I like to share them. Don't get me wrong. But I bust those things out of the cooler, and like we got Fireballs now. You know.
How frequently are you buying tiny bottles of Fireball? Why don't you just I'm not here to pass judgment on your drinking.
They're
Whatever.
movable.
Huh?
They're movable. You're not going to bring a fifth.
Movable?
That's the wrong word right there. like
Portable.
Yeah, like
easy portability.
Like you're not going to bring a fifth with you or a half gallon.
But in theory, it would be cheaper if you could figure out a way of just buying Fireball and then just refilling these
Erik,
glasses.
I brought a Fireball to this podcast.
Did you really?
Yes.
You weren't going to tell me.
No.
When were you going to drink it?
I don't know.
Is this like one of your little piss breaks? Like you're drinking while pissing simultaneously? Like, is this what's happening?
Relax, Erik. Relax. Special occasion.
Is it empty or is it full?
Do you want to see?
Yeah. I really hate the idea that you're just pinching it off out of your pocket.
It was the 100th episode. And the last one was 99.
But when were you going to drink it? You weren't even going to tell me. You were just going to have it in your pocket this whole time.
I busted out right now.
Yeah, only because I called you out on it.
Well, actually, Evelyn called me out on it.
That's true.
I'm a little pissed at Evelyn.
Well,
kind of a narc right there.
A bit of a narc. I have trained her in the ways of sniffing out drugs.
I actually that is like that's mildly embarrassing.
Is this rock bottom? Have we documented rock bottom on this podcast on episode 100 of the podcast?
I feel like there's been some rock bottoms for me here. I can tell you on this podcast, I have like had some moments where like. I remember one specifically where I was not in like a great state. And
during the recording?
This had to be like early, like
okay.
2020-ish.
Okay. You were physically here or you were at home?
Yeah, I was here.
Because I remember...
I came here and I was like, oh yeah, like I was
okay.
like...
We can...
Okay.
Yeah,
no, maybe, yeah, no, I don't know how we... Yeah, okay. But like, no, I think overall it's been good. It's just, there has been moments in this podcast where I'm like, you know, damn, like, am I in shape to do this? Like,
it's just in front of the mirror, breathing heavily. Ryan, you can do this. Ryan, come on, you can podcast today.
But there's also been, and there's been other moments, like I've done this podcast dead sober probably like maybe 5 times.
Okay.
And like, I always
the
like
absolute worst episodes.
But no, exactly. Like, and I always feel that way. But like, also like one of them was like after like a stretch of like I didn't drink for like dry January, and I felt really good.
Yeah.
I felt great. You know, I was like had some coffee and like
sharp.
I was like, damn, like you know. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying the podcast. I felt good.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
But yeah, like there. But it's been all over the spectrum of this podcast of how I've like lived my life the last 5 years.
Right. Yeah. No. I mean, it's documented.
Yeah.
A lot of life events. I mean, your moves and you owned a home.
It's totally documented. It's documented everything. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
you should send a link to your family. Not
this one.
we veered in a lot of different directions. The Mariners. Is there anything you want to say about the Seattle? You went to the game the day after I went to the game.
I saw your pictures. Beautiful pictures.
Friend of the show, Functional Testicle Devon.
Love that guy.
Was that the same game that you were at?
Oh, was he?
I didn't realize it until after the fact.
I would have found him.
Which, while we're on the subject, fucking guys in London, I'm not going to begrudge anybody. Like, it's fine. It's okay. I only did what I could do. Didn't get a message from him. Maybe I'll pep. If Functional Testicle Devon sends me a message between now and when I edit it, I'll put it in right here. And if he doesn't send me a message, then I'll just say, hey, shout out to Functional Testicle Devon. I know he wanted to send me. He's in London right now for work. Okay. So he's got stuff going on.
Sure. That guy's...
But I gave him the opportunity, but it didn't work out. But shout out to Functional Testicle Devon.
I love that guy.
Eventually we'll have him on.
Yeah. He should be on.
He should be on.
Yeah.
He should. He's bald. He's bald now.
Oh, dude, I'm working on that too.
Are you just mustering the courage or
to go bald?
Yeah.
I don't know.
He just shaved it.
I know. Like I'm kind of just I'm like.
Well, your dad's got a cul-de-sac, right? You said?
Yeah, he's got a cul-de-sac, but like, yeah, like I felt like I was going to hold on to this longer, and I feel like I'm not. I got a hair. I don't know if the haircut guy, the barber, fucked it up,
right?
Or I'm actually just balding. Like,
hold on. Okay, I was gonna wait.
Yeah,
but this actually does tie in with another friend of the show. Let's move on from Functional.
Is it non-functional Devon?
Let's talk. No, you're getting the names wrong. Non-testicle Devon. That's right. Functional Penis Devon. We got to move on to him. He also sent us a very nice message.
Oh,
let me find that really quick here. But yeah, speaking of hair, he even sent us a pic. He even sent us a little pic. Look at that hair.
And he just used product.
I'll play the message right now.
I might need to hear this.
Yeah, no, this is very important for what we're talking about.
Hey, in commemoration of the 100th episode, I'm really proud of you guys. Congratulations. But I just wanted to let you know that I stopped taking keeps and I switched to this company called Lock Lab. They managed to put the hair foam into the pill. So instead of having to take a pill once a day and put foam on the back of my head twice a day, I just take a pill once and that's it. And it's still working. I haven't lost any hair. Hair's still looking thick and luscious as it possibly can. And I know you're the most interested in this piece, so I'll let you know that my dick still works just as good as it did on Keeps or before I started using the medications a few years ago.
What a great dick.
Congratulations, guys.
There we go.
That guy...
Great dick.
Great dick.
Great dick on that guy.
That guy could go through anything.
I bet his pubes look exactly like the hair in his head.
Dude, I got to talk to this guy when we go out this week.
We got to meet up.
No, because I think I'm at that point where I need something here. And it's like, do I do that? Do I go to Turkey? Yeah. Do I shave my head? I don't know. I'm at a crossroads here.
I mean... It would speak volumes about your personality if you were the same guy who is sent to collections over a apartment bill and also went to Turkey for a hair transplant. That would be quite the
Why would that say
dichotomy.
I don't
know. It's just interesting where your priorities lie. That's all.
First of all, fuck them, dude.
Did that ever get squared away or no?
It's sitting there. I could pay it. I have the
cash.
Yeah, I'm not.
That's really bad for your credit score.
My credit score's over 700.
Even though you're
it's on there. Yeah.
How does that make sense? Something doesn't add.
Well,
doesn't pass the smell test for me, Ryan.
I can show you.
Pull up Mint right now.
Yeah.
Pull up your Mint. Anyway, so hair.
Yes.
So, something maybe to discuss with functional test. Functional penis.
Good call. Thank you, Devin, for chiming in.
Yeah.
I will talk to you Thursday, hopefully. I might do the foam thing too. I might have to start and see. I'll see if my dick. I feel like my dick's been through a lot, and I think my dick would survive just as good as Devin's dick survived throughout these.
I think so too. I have faith in your dick.
Not that I use it a lot.
Well, I'm sure it gets used a lot.
Not what I said, Erik. All right.
That poor thing. Again, Ryan. That's the third time today. Okay, so you did not... We'll get through this topic eventually. You did not choose this date because of the playoff schedule of your
you
Seattle
chose
Mariners.
this date out of nowhere, out of thin air.
That's not true.
You hit me up one day ago. You're like, oh, Saturday? And then today I was like, is he going to
Ryan, do you want to just stop being embarrassed right now? And then
are you going to pull up the text for the 16th and the
I have the 14th? Fucking receipts right now, brother.
What's today?
Today's the 11th.
Yeah, I don't think you mentioned that on the... Okay, we don't have to go through it.
So you didn't pick it because of the Mariners schedule?
No, I didn't.
Right. But you did watch the Mariners game last night, Game 5 against the Tigers.
God damn.
I think I started watching around the 12th inning in full. With full attention.
I had just started hitting up everybody. I was like, "Are you watching?" My phone's blowing up. Every time something happens now.
Yeah, right.
But hell of a game. 95 match type of game. Right there. That was
pretty intense for sure.
Yeah. So real fun, good time. I was a little tired when I left.
I can imagine. Yeah. I mean, but it was walking distance. It was right by your by your spot. So there's that. Let's move on here. So since our last recording, I've had a rough go of things physically, Ryan.
Yeah,
it's been tough.
What's going on?
I got sick at one point. Again, it's been a month and a half, give or take, something like that. But yeah, I got sick. I think at my absolute peak, and it in the grand scheme of things, it was not the worst illness I've ever had. I think it was a flu bug, but it was more of a stomach not upchuck, but an out the door type of situation. I'm fairly certain I pooped upwards of 15 times in a given day. Calling it poop.
Yeah, no.
Is
it's a discredit to poop.
It's a bit of a discredit, but a lot of times it would be a brownish clump at the bottom, and then you'd flush, and then it would be one of those mushrooms that goes poof. So it just turns into a cloud of poop dust at the bottom of the toilet when you flush.
Okay. if we're speaking on this,
Yeah.
like this,
We're in it.
there was one time in Denver where like, okay, I've never had this happen. Like I was like having to go to the bathroom like probably once an hour.
Oof. Yeah.
And I was like, I couldn't like control this. And I was like, I'm probably like either I have a real issue here,
Yeah.
or I'm sick. I ate something. I don't. It lasts like 2 days, and like, but I was like, I control when I take a shit. I control it. I dictate when I'm going. You
Exactly.
know, right? But like, I'm like, I can't even drive to my parents' house right now because like, I'm not sure if I have to stop in the middle of this.
Yeah.
Or like, I shit my pants in the car. Like,
Right.
but to your like, it was like that 15 times a day thing. Like, and I was like, this is
And it
crazy.
felt your butt like right around the 7th, 8th, 9th time. It's like, oh, your butt feels bad. That's a bad feeling butt.
Yeah.
By that point, and then it just keeps going. You're wiping, like, and like the wiping hurt.
Yeah.
You know, the wiping didn't feel especially great towards the end of that. But
I'm glad I'm not alone. I always thought I was like alone in that. I never told anyone, but it just
that's a thing.
It did end. So I was like, okay, maybe I don't. Like,
this too shall pass, along with my poop.
When I was in Denver, though, I didn't have a normal pooping schedule. Like, here I do. Like, but I don't know if it's elevation or something. Like, I couldn't. Like, it was different. As soon as I moved back, I back on regular. Like,
did you know? Just to tie in, this isn't in my notes.
Yeah.
Did you know that in Denver they do an ultra marathon that is like Taco Bell based? Where you go to like, I think it's 10 different Taco Bell locations around the city of Denver. And like, you don't have to eat at every single one of them, but like every couple you do.
Nope.
I think it just happened actually this year.
I'm not a Taco Bell guy. So.
I know. I'm
okay.
aware.
Yeah. So I wouldn't be tuned into that.
Reminded me like, so if there's any truth to this whole, you poop more at a higher elevation
I
thing,
poop less.
Oh, you poop less.
Yeah. It was like very like sporadic.
I see. Okay, other physical stuff. So I got sick at one point.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Shortly after I got better from being sick, I was doing laundry and I strained my back. I literally have no idea how I did it. I think I was literally doing those bending over to grab laundry, and I remember feeling like, oh shit, my back like kind of doesn't feel great right now, and it was hurt for like a week. It didn't feel good at all.
Did you tell Heather you're done doing laundry?
I did. I didn't think about it from that perspective. I should have done that.
You got to leverage those injuries.
Here's how like it wasn't like bad. Like I've actually had back stuff where it was like really bad. This wasn't that bad, but like I could not wipe with my right hand.
And you're right-handed.
And I'm right-handed. So
really?
I had to wipe with my left because I physically I couldn't really do it, and so I had to start wiping with my left. Which was a very odd experience. It was a very odd sensation. You're not wanting to engage in this conversation?
I was okay. I'm just, God, sorry. This is going to be long. Not this one, but like,
okay.
I just feel like I have a thing to say about everything right now. No, like, so when I broke my heels, there's two things that, like, one, like, I couldn't. Are we going to talk about wiping here? This is. I
brought up wiping.
Are you a stand-up or sit-down wiper?
We've talked about this. I'm definitely a stand-up wiper.
Me too. And so, like, that was a learning experience because I couldn't.
Oh, because you had to sit down wipe.
Yeah, I couldn't stand up at all, and like, so I had to learn a different method. I could use my hand though, my right hand.
Sure, right.
But it was still like, you know. Yeah.
Did you carry forward with this sit down wiping after? Okay.
No.
You
like,
reverted back.
My biggest hoop to jump through, my biggest like thing that I was like, okay, I'm finally getting over this injury, was when I could stand up to pee. That was the number one.
I think
out of my wheelchair, standing up. I'm pissed. It was the best thing I've ever experienced in my life. I still think.
Wow.
Yeah. No. Huge.
That's high praise.
I was peeing. How was I even peeing? I think I was peeing into Gatorade bottles in the bathroom, and then I would just dump it in the toilet.
So good.
And I'd hide it. Oh God,
that sounds really.
It was a shared bathroom, you know. Like,
sure, yeah. You and a couple of fine fellas. Have you kept in touch with any of your Vegas roommates?
Yeah, one of them died.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Wait, the crazy one?
Yeah, like my best friend down there. Like he.
Wait, no, not the crazy one.
Which one is the crazy one?
There was one guy that it was like really kind of like a military adjacent.
Oh no, COVID Greg? No.
Greg.
Yeah, no.
How can I forget the name COVID Greg? Of course.
Another like he like I found because I tried to hit him up and like I was like, can you get a hold of him? And then I looked him up on like WhatsApp and like I couldn't still like, and then I looked up his name and he had an obituary. He crashed his car. Like there's a news story on it. Yeah,
I'm sorry to hear that. When did you find out? Or recently?
Well, when I moved back to Washington. Like, okay. So
gotcha.
Yeah, fuck that.
That's.
I mean,
life's precious.
The guy he was sad, but yeah. I don't know. I don't know how to handle it. Like,
sure,
but. Yeah, that was a bummer,
That is a bummer. Yeah, I mean, I haven't had a ton of, friends.
The same. Like, I haven't really had any die. People say your friends die. Like, I really haven't had that happen.
I have very little evidence to
that was my first. That was my first one. So, Jesus Christ. But anyway, no, I think friends in Vegas, they're still there.
Okay,
unfortunately.
Just plugging away. I understand. This is really quick, but just to cap it off as far as my various ailments and injuries since our last recording, just Thursday, Evelyn scratched my eye. It's totally better now, but like in the moment, I thought that she like really scratched it bad.
Like she got your open eye?
Oh, yeah. Ooh. Yes, she did. And it was very red. And like I looked at the mirror, I was like, oh, fuck, I hope she didn't get me like good because it was like all red and like it felt like there was something in there. Like an eyelash.
Was your vision blurry?
No, my vision wasn't blurry. It just kind of was like a little sore. And then again, it felt like there was something in there, but I think it was just the scratch.
Yeah.
And so, there's very few moments where it's like, I've been so mad where it's like, I can't be around this child right now. But that was the one moment where I was like, Heather, you need to take her right now because I'm so mad. And like, I can deal with a lot of physical... I prescribe to Dalton from Roadhouse's philosophy that pain don't hurt. I've managed to gut through a PCL tear and a lot of other stuff.
Not an eye check though.
But getting getting a nail to the eye when you're not expecting it. Like I thought she was somewhat calm. I know I was trying to settle her down. I didn't think she was fighting me off, and then just a stray nail to the eye. That was enough to kind of kibosh that social interaction with the child.
Eye injuries are tough.
Eye injuries are tough.
Like I think
I'd bounced back though. It's better now. So
I might rather get kicked in the nuts than a eye injury.
I think she lightly kicked me in the nuts earlier in that same day.
So that just added on top of it.
Yeah,
it's compiling.
She also likes headbutting. She's big. Like you haven't had the pleasure of seeing a full-on meltdown yet, but like she will headbutt. Like that's her main way of like, I'm mad. I don't want you to be holding me right now. And like she'll just take her head and like you can probably hear it in the audio, but she'll just kind of like,
dude. Just seeing her now, she seems like incredibly smart. Like she's 2.5, and she's like naming stuff like like.
I have no frame of reference, but I'm gonna say I agree.
Yeah, but like also like, but like I think to Heather's point, like get like once she's got a little bit of anger, like just in her,
yeah,
just
like a little rage,
get her into like
rage.
Get her in a little sports, like take that out. I think that's good. Anger is a good thing. If you could channel it,
right? Yeah. So I think she'll be a sports kid right now. We're trying to get her in like little gym, and it's kind of hit and miss, but we'll see how it goes. Oh man, there's so much other stuff here.
Do it
really quick about this. I'm not a Spotify guy. I know some people that listen to us are, which is totally fine. I don't judge you for being Spotify people. Although, to be fair, the whole platform that we post this on is a Spotify platform, but I don't generally listen to us on Spotify. I use a different thing. But for those of you that do listen on Spotify, you're probably already aware of this. For those of you who don't listen on Spotify, there's automated chapter markers and transcription for our podcast through Spotify, which is wild.
What do you mean when you? What was that? What does that mean when you're I don't know. I don't listen to a lot of podcasts,
so it's like there's a transcript, which I mean like that part's self-explanatory. But chapter markers. So like from when you pivot from one conversation to the next, there'll be a chapter that you can just skip.
Oh, it picks that up.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Automatically through Spotify. It doesn't, for whatever reason, it doesn't carry over to other platforms. At least not that I've found so far. But again, for those of you that are already listening on Spotify, you're probably aware of this. For those of you who don't, it's just a fun neat little feature. So I don't know that that's enough for me to like make the jump over to listening. via Spotify, but I thought that was kind of like a cool thing. And if you haven't already, rate and review us on Spotify. Thanks, everybody. I officiated my 4th and hopefully maybe final wedding.
If I get married, I'm going to ask you to do it too.
I was going to say I would come out of retirement for you, Ryan. Just be aware.
Yeah.
I'd roast you a bit.
You know how I handle it. Not well.
I roasted my mom a little bit during this one. This is the first time that my parents have been at a wedding that I've officiated. Yeah. And so, my and like, it was so light. I didn't notice. I was very fixated on what I was saying and stuff like that. But my wife told me that my mom did not appear to be happy when that part of the ceremony was happening. But then I brought her back when I roasted my aunt. And so that kind of, tied everything together. But
when you do these, do you go in like dead sober?
I mean, I only brought like 4 bottles of Fireball with me. So, I mean, by that standard,
they're tiny bottles.
Yeah. Yes. I mean, most days now, I'm sober almost almost 100% of the time. But yeah, for me, because the hangovers get so bad, like I had a mixed drink yesterday. And like this morning, it wasn't horrible, but I had like a little bit of a headache. And so like even a little bit of alcohol affects me like to a certain degree. And like, as you've seen, this child needs a lot of attention. And so it's like, if I'm not operating at 100%, it just makes everything else worse.
I'm just like doing something like that. I know you prep for these anyway, but I'm just like, to be in front of like that size of a crowd and like, I don't think I could do it.
I think you could manage. Anyone can.
A few fireballs, I could definitely do it, Like,
you could do anything. Like, you're like Superman.
No, I just...
Not the Christopher Reeve version either.
Do you listen to the song I sent you?
I did listen to it.
It's great.
I thought it was the best song I ever heard.
You're shitting on it right now, but
what do you want me to say?
It's good. It's just good lyrics.
It's fine.
Christopher Reeve.
It was clever.
That's all I wanted.
He's a witty lyricist. That Eminem.
That's it.
Marshall Mathers.
Yeah. So
I read from my book the whole time. Like I've totally given up on the idea of like memorizing. But you still have to perform.
Anything.
Yes.
It's not like you can read it. You're a performative guy.
I mean, it's not like I'm just reading it monotone.
Exactly.
I'm inflecting, but I've already made peace with the fact like I'm not memorizing shit anymore.
It's crazy to me that you do. I mean, it's for you. It's not, but like for me, I could never. Oh. I'm so glad no one asked me.
Just so you know, I would come out of retirement for you.
I'll ask you.
I mean, you don't have to. Like
you're just gonna do it.
You don't have to ask. I'll just be there. Yeah. But yeah. So that's for my little sister who just got married.
Congrats
to Patrick, who's also, I don't think he's a regular listener, although if he is, hi Patrick. I know he listened to the fishing episode where I talked about our fishing thing. I don't know if he's if that was enough to sell him on the idea of the podcast yet or not. But so I was there. I did it. Yeah, like the whole thing. I was gonna say, I was in a bad mood leading up to it, just because I just felt stressed out about everything, and like the weather was somewhat turned. Like I was, obviously you're trying to put on like a good face for like my sister who's getting married and Patrick and stuff, but I was like in a bad mood leading up to it, and then but like the ceremony itself went fine, everything else afterwards went fine too. So
except when you roasted your mom too hard.
Well, I didn't even clock that until I was not told that she didn't like that until yesterday. And I mean, my mom's over here a couple times a week to watch Evelyn, and she hasn't said shit to me, so I mean, clearly it didn't affect her that much. But no, I did a bit where I, kind of similar to what I do on the podcast, I read through text messages that my mom had sent me from the day that my sister was going to tell us that she had met this guy. And so it was a very mom text message exchange of like, oh, I think it's 30 minutes there to Redmond, but the Google says an hour or 4 hours. Don't know what's going on. And then it was a follow-up text. I had it on walking mode. Don't know how that happened. And it's just totally fucking harmless shit. But apparently my mom was like not fucking happy during that part. But anyway, it went fine. I'm happy that I got a chance to do it, and we'll see. I'm hoping that I get to retire after that.
Well, like I said, I'm going to keep you on a retainer.
I please.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also, one of the really quick asides. So we stayed on Whidbey Island because that's where the wedding was.
When was this?
This was
after last time we did this, or
yes.
Okay,
it was in mid-September.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah. So it was like the 15th or 16th, I think, is when the ceremony was. But we stayed in an Airbnb that weekend just to make things easier. I've never seen this before. Our Airbnb had their condiments locked up inside of the refrigerator.
What do you mean? Like you could open the fridge, but they were locked up?
Yes. So you could open up the fridge, and then they had all these condiments in like a translucent plastic box.
Fucked up. Like.
It was really fun. And like, hold on. Now I got to put my phone down. They had a shitload of fucking spices in a spice drawer. Like we're talking probably hundreds of dollars worth of spices that were just free for anyone to use. Like take whatever you want, do whatever you want, whatever.
But the ketchup.
But the fucking ketchup and mustard and shit like that. No.
That's interesting. I wonder why they did that.
It was literally, I'd never seen anything like it. It literally had like a, pad, not even a padlock, but like a number based thing where if you don't know the 3-number combination, you're not opening up this plastic box.
And on the Airbnb, listen, they didn't tell you like, here's the code for the condiments.
No, they did not. No, they took that shit serious. Yeah. So again, I've never seen that before. I thought it was very interesting.
I'd be way more concerned about my spices than the. You can use as much ketchup and mustard in my house as you want. Like I got mustard is like $2 for 2 giant gallons. But don't touch my spices.
No, their spice collection was impressive.
Yeah,
and totally available for anyone to use. But yeah, maybe they're just.
What were you guys making? What were you guys making? That you were doing like hot dogs, hamburgers, like
hash browns.
Oh,
hash browns and other breakfast food, and like scrambled eggs and stuff. And
fair,
so I just wanted like, let's see what we got going on.
Did you leave them a terrible review?
I don't think I left them any review actually, unfortunately. But last 2 things.
Okay. All right.
Not to keep referencing this person who hasn't sent me anything. Functional testicle Devon. We talked about hiccup cures last time around. And so my hiccup cure is take a big breath, get rid of all the air to your mouth, try and retain air in your chest, is diaphragm, whatever. Doesn't make a ton of sense if you think about it too hard, but take that part out. And then take 3 big drinks. That's my hiccup cure. I did it on a training. I said, I'm going to cure my hiccups. And then I did it, and it was fucking the most badass thing I've ever done. Devon, he reached out after that episode aired. He has his own hiccup cure. So I'll let you hear it. Okay. And keep in mind, if you're shitting on this, you're shitting on a friend of the show. A spoonful of peanut butter dipped in sugar.
That's insane. That's insane. Fucking like.
I don't know. Like Heather was speculating, like maybe you're just like
shocking your system so much.
Like your mind is focusing on like eating the peanut butter, so like you're focusing less on the hiccups. I'm not sure what this.
I promise you that doesn't work. I promise you. I promise. Wow. I will give myself the hiccups right now and go test it.
We have peanut butter and we have sugar.
I haven't had the hiccups, now that I think of it, in a long time.
Is that concerning? I get hiccups a lot. I get hiccups quite a bit. Maybe once a week. Twice a week.
Like I love sneezing. Sneezing feels good.
Yeah, it feels like
hiccups do not feel
orgasms.
Good. Yeah. Hiccups suck.
They don't feel great.
But now that you brought it up, I don't think I've had the hiccups in like
6 months.
A year.
Wow.
I'm just. I mean, maybe but like it's
maximum
been
efficiency. That body.
Yeah. I mean, I love that.
Especially because, like, carbonated beverages in theory would make your hiccups worse.
And you know what? I don't. I drink a lot of like carbonated like water too.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't. Yeah, interesting. Okay, but I would try it, but I think that's bullshit. Like.
You're incredulous.
I'm actually.
I think it's important to approach these things with a cynical mind, Ryan.
I'm actually with you, like on your weird thing, but like I that's what I'm with. Like you do that thing, you like suck in, and then you hold your breath or whatever.
Yeah.
Like I'm more on that side than
peanut butter dipped in sugar.
I feel like Devin's just fucking with me right now. Like,
maybe he is. He's targeting you. He's on a whole different continent right now, just fucking with you. He's the puppet master pulling the strings.
Yeah. That motherfucker could come to a campsite, leave in like 2 hours to go to China,
That's right. It's on site. It's on site, Devin.
That guy stayed longer than I did, basically. Like
pretty much, actually. That's true. Okay, one last thing. Yeah. This is a more sentimental, so whatever mindset you need to get into. When would you say, Ryan, that we became friends?
Oh, man. Actually, you know what? I know this answer.
Oh, wow.
I do know this answer.
Okay.
It was that meeting we were in.
You've referenced this meeting
It
before.
was the meet. That's when because like I was like, dude, this guy. I was like, Erik seems kind of cool. But like I'm like, I'm just a customer service guy, like. And I remember I came up to you one time when I was training. I was like, Erik, I have a problem on this phone. And you're like, dude, god damn it, like you can't just handle this. Like, and I'm like, oh, dude, I've really pissed off Erik like already. Like,
this is when you were in training.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
You're a real dick about my issue on the phone.
Okay. But this meeting was you were no longer in training, right?
We were on the phones or whatever. We had like hopped on the phones, and like you were sitting behind us, like.
Yeah.
I mean, it was 2014, right? So like
sure.
Whatever that looked like for you, like, but yeah, that was it. Like we were sitting, and I was like, and I had never talked to a customer before, like in this kind of like, I was like, fuck, this sucks.
But you thought you think that that's when we became friends?
No, we became. Dude, we were in that meeting when we were doing CSG stuff, and I was like, oh, like, are you taking fake notes or something? And then like also I forgot a pen, and I like asked you to like really shit on me for that, like. And that was, I was like, okay, like I kind of. And then
I only know about this because you've told me this story.
Ever since then, like you've never stopped talking to me. Like that was the time.
You paint quite a picture.
That was it. No, I'm pretty sure that's when.
Okay,
yeah, that's what I would say. Yeah,
that wasn't my answer.
What was your answer?
My answer was the Mariners game.
Oh, when we got
Mariners game tickets from Wave. Because it was you, it was Colton, and it was Tim.
Yep.
And then we had our respective significant others, which, R.I.P., they're not all with us.
Who is gone?
Well, they're all still alive, presumably.
Well, I mean, but like, it's Colton's girlfriend at the time, they're not married.
They're not together anymore.
We're not together anymore.
You're not together anymore. Tim's no longer with that wife.
See, it's 25%.
They're bad news.
Good on you for that.
But yeah, so I still have my little VIP pass or whatever from that. Yes, it is.
Yeah, no, I have a picture.
Check the date, brother.
I have a picture of it. Like, yeah, it's in my car for some reason.
Check the date. It's not today, but
9/11.
Well, not yet. Okay, 9/11. I wasn't making a 9/11 joke.
2015.
2015. It's been a decade since that point.
That's crazy. Yeah.
So that's wild.
It is weird. Like you.
I don't know if your meeting pre or post dates that.
Well, when did we switch to CSG? Like I got there.
I don't know.
Okay, but like I'm just saying, like I started in 2014. CSG was probably a year later ish.
Okay, so around that same time frame. Yeah. Okay, so there you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's when I felt like we really bonded.
Nice.
We had a moment, but
I think we're gonna go out that night.
Decade of friendship. Yeah, my Heather's dad.
That's right.
Was playing a show.
I don't think we went.
No, Tim did.
Of course, Tim
and
did.
We cursed his union with his bride. All right, so science time. Hawking, Tesla, Newton, Musk, Murphy.
Mm-hmm. A wave is like a twister.
The greatest scientific minds of our generation.
People would say.
Many generations.
If you look at the data.
You got to look at the hard analytics here. Okay, we're not dealing with anecdotal stuff here. We're talking about the real deal Holyfield, as they say. And so last time around, we talked about one of your favorite subjects, comic book superheroes.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah, and you're very engaged with it.
Yeah.
Now, I also mentioned during that conversation how I had told Heather about what we were going to be ranking, and she gave me a little bit of shit, even though I maintain
the
it wasn't
comic book superheroes, like,
well, not about like the subject, but because only one of them was a woman.
Oh,
and so she's like, "Oh, only one."
Are we rating my favorite women?
So today, for episode 100, what better occasion than to rank women?
Yeah.
So I've selected the cream of the crop.
Okay.
I think it's a great cross section of women. 5 women. That I'm going to have you rank here today, Ryan.
Good. I love this.
I bet you do.
Yeah.
And so
I love women.
I have to stop and think, who is the ketchup of women?
Yeah.
That's a daunting task.
Gonna put me in a real position right here.
So I'm going to start off and like this is a bit of a softball because I know of your, like, there's not a whole lot of movies that you're a big fan of, but I know that there's one in particular that we've talked about. I know you're a big fan of it, so you're at least familiar with a certain amount of her work. So we'll start off with Margot Robbie.
So Wolf of Wall Street here.
Little Wolf of Wall Street. I don't know if you saw Barbie.
Am I rating them overall?
You can use any criteria.
This is you're starting off with a banger right here. Like
I'm setting it up for someone that I know that
good
you're
actor.
Right. I was just so sick of having to define what Superman's powers were. They're like, hey, I don't want to have to define Margot Robbie.
I know.
So here you go. Which, fun fact, played Harley Quinn, famous Batman villain in a series of movies. But that's
I've seen her around too a little bit.
Yeah, around Bothell.
Why not? Why wouldn't she be around?
Hitting the teriyaki spots. So yes, Margot Robbie, famous Australian Sheila. That's what they say. That's what they.
She Australian?
Yeah, I believe so. Mm-hmm.
How long was she? She puts on some pretty good accents.
She does a great American accent. You'd never know.
Like she even got the New York accent down. You know.
In what? In Wolf of Wall Street?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know. It's been a long time since I've seen that.
East Coast, whatever.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
I'm pretty sure she was born and raised in Australia.
Okay. Well, that makes her that bumps her up. You know.
You don't hear a lot about a lot of Margos.
Who's the guy? He played House.
Oh, Hugh Laurie.
Hugh Laurie.
He does it. He's also a great.
He's from I think the UK.
I believe you're right.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it doesn't. Okay.
Oh wow, you're not that dissimilar in age to Margot Robbie.
That sucks. I was hoping she's like way older than me.
No, I mean, what month are you again? May. You're May, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you just have like a month or two.
No way. She's 90.
She's a 90 child. She's 35. She's born July 2nd, 1990.
That's like the most interesting fact at least of the day.
Oh, okay. I like you scaled it. It started really promising of the day, which I'm sure you've heard a lot of cool facts on this random Saturday.
I mean, I'm deep.
Queensland.
Queensland. She's up north.
You're familiar with Australian geography?
I am, to an extent.
Why?
I think Australia is fascinating. Like,
so you know where Queensland is.
Queensland, Sydney.
Sir.
Yeah.
It's Perth.
Have you been?
Nar. That's how
that?
you say no in Australia.
Oh
yeah.
Okay.
You got to put a random R at the end there.
I used to like the Foster's. I didn't drink it, but I like the Foster's beer commercials. Very Australian, you know.
Okay, sure,
anyway,
yeah. But no, she was born and raised. Yeah.
Okay.
In Australia.
That makes their acting skills even a little bit better. You know.
Sure.
Like,
yeah.
I'm not like deeply familiar with her material, other than.
Do you want me to pull up her little filmography here?
It's not going to change me.
Oh. Okay, so her filmography doesn't matter to you at all.
She's like right now good enough where I'd put her number 1 to start.
Wow,
yeah, like
it's rare.
She's not a number 3 to start. She's a great actor. Like she's also has a presence in this.
I was so curious how you were going to phrase this thing.
Yeah,
really out of my own sheer curiosity, because this is one that I debated long and hard over. Would you have put Megan Fox, would you have ranked Megan Fox better than Margot Robbie?
No.
Okay. Do you have any strong opinions about Megan Fox at all? Okay.
No, I don't.
I'm glad that I made this.
Did you drop her from the list?
Yes.
Yeah. No.
I replaced her with someone that I knew that you'd be familiar with.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. No.
I thought maybe timeline wise, like a
Isn't
budding.
she married to Machine Gun Kelly?
Pubescent. Yes, she is. Pubescent Ryan Murphy would have discovered his body to.
Okay. Are you asking who I thought like growing up was the hottest? Like.
I mean, sure.
I was a huge fan of like the Olsen twins. I remember being like, okay. I remember being like 15, and I'm like, are they gonna? Okay, I don't want to do this.
I never would have guessed Olsen twins was your awakening. That's so funny.
Yeah, the Olsens are big.
On
my list. Yeah,
they've got a couple years on you, right?
Yeah, I think they're 4 or 5 years older.
Okay,
yeah.
Gotcha. But even then, they can't even hold a candle to that Margot Robbie.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
But you don't care. So
I do have one. I don't know if she's going to be on your list, but like I could tell you I'll tell you if she's not on here.
Okay.
But
I tried to get a nice cross section here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So de facto 1, Margot Robbie.
Yeah, start. Yeah.
Okay. Second woman on our list, Greta.
Fuck. Are you?
Thunberg. Sorry, it was separated. It was separated. The first name and the last name were on different lines. Greta Thunberg.
Yeah.
She's been in the news, very, very, very active in the news cycle.
Yeah, did she just get arrested by like the
Israelis? Yes.
Detained
on.
Our president had the nicest thing to say about her, you know?
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah,
I've not known him to say disparaging things about women, but
exactly.
I'll take your word for it, I suppose.
Yeah, yeah.
22 years old.
Is she?
She is. I looked it up today.
It was like when she came mainstream, she was like young. She was like a kid.
You think of her as like a 10-year-old kid.
What, yeah.
Yes.
I think she does some great shit. I do.
You're a big Greta Thunberg fan.
I think people need to get a goddamn grip. All right. You don't you don't believe in climate change. Fine.
Right.
All right. Relax. All right. She's not doing anything to you. She's just advocating for a cause, you know?
Sure. Yeah.
And it's kind of an important one, mind you. Like
we'll find out in the next generation or two. Yeah, for sure. I think she's been arrested before, or at least like detained.
At least she's got her balls out on the table, you know? Like she's not just sitting there like, you know, now she's getting like actually arrested for like trying to provide was it like providing aid to
something like that,
you know, the Palestinians. Like
she's Swedish, I believe.
She is, yeah. I was wondering, I actually looked that up. I thought she was from Europe, but like I was like, is she in, because then I was like, is Trump gonna like, is she gonna pull her back? I assume not.
Yeah.
But like she is Swedish, so it doesn't. No, I mean, respect.
Okay, yeah, respect, but more respect than Margot Robbie. That's the question.
I'm gonna be a real douchebag here if I don't put her. But like, I mean, to me, she's like she could move up or down here.
Okay,
but I am gonna put her as a 3, not a 5, not a 5.
Okay,
I'm just gonna put her. We'll see where.
Okay,
but good on her. Like I said, she actually does her shit. You know.
Right. Yeah.
That's important.
That is important.
Sometimes you got to get arrested, you know.
Part of me wonders what would have happened if I wouldn't have read out that last name. Where would this ranking be?
You got 3 more chances.
We'll never know. Next very important woman. And again, it took me hours to cultivate 5 women because there's so many women. I could name, you know, you're a fan of women? Name every woman.
Yep.
I could do it easy. Just give me an Excel spreadsheet. I'm right there. Next woman in our list. Again, cross-section. We've got a famous celebrity woman. We've got an activist, a young activist, young lady. Here's a... Without spoiling the lead, here I'll just say it. Marge Simpson, famous animated woman.
It's a good one.
Maybe the most famous animated woman. Marge Simpson, a hell of a wife. I won't color your opinion, but hell of a wife.
I was more of a Family Guy than The Simpsons. I know Marge.
I mean, I think The Simpsons is older than you, technically.
Oh, yeah.
By like a year.
And a great show.
I know it's prime years when you were still relatively young, so that may, you know, impact things a bit.
Like, but, I can't speak to her as heavily.
Okay. You were never, so you did watch Simpsons or you did not watch
Simpsons? I did a little bit. But
okay.
Like I said, more my thing was like Family Guy coming up.
Okay.
You know?
Right. Blue hair.
I know. Afro hair.
Well, it's not an afro.
What is it?
I think is it technically called like a beehive? I think it might be technically a beehive.
Really?
I think it's definitely not. An afro is a circle.
Yeah, is it more like, okay.
Hers is just a line up.
Just straight up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe it's a beehive haircut, but, you know, obviously longer than most human people
I mean, I think she's a big one.
Loyal to Homer.
Yeah.
Ultimate loyalty to Homer.
Yep.
A bit of a minx. Like we all, I mean, you know, it's not like kids weren't lusting over Marge Simpson, but, you know, like she had a side to her. She had a side to be like, you know what? She's into her homie.
100%.
100%. The real ones know what I'm talking about.
I don't want to drag her down here.
Uh-huh.
I think she's a good number 3. For me, like,
is Greta then moving up or down?
She's probably sliding down just because, like, Marge is like an
iconic.
It is like, right?
It's your ranking, brother.
I just don't know much about, like, I wish I could have seen some like stuff that would make me love Marge, and I'm sure if I'd watched it I would.
I mean, she had that Chanel suit that then she, you know, started altering to fit into the country club, and then somebody called her out like, oh, how many times are you going to alter that suit? And then she had to buy a new one. She lied to her family, but then she was like, you know what, my family's more important than this snooty country club, and she took them out and she told them off. And who could forget the time that she joined the police force under Chief Wiggum?
Hey, I'm not bumping her down.
You don't remember? You really didn't watch like any Simpsons, really? Then
Not a lot. No.
Okay, that's disappointing. That's sad for you. Check it out, Disney.
I know
Disney
it's a big thing, and they've kind of always predicted a lot of shit, you know.
Sure. Yeah.
And the writers on there are insane. Like,
oh yeah. I mean, seasons 6, 7, 8, 9 are all timers as far as the pantheon of.
I miss old school Fox. After Sunday, like the football game, and you would go to the like Family Guy, Simpsons, like
yeah, sure, the Cleveland show,
like
American Dad.
It just,
I even remember, and this is going to be too deep of a cut for you, but I'm the people who know, the real ones will pick up on what I'm putting down. The Critic. I have that on DVD. Actually,
is it a like cartoon?
It is a cartoon. Yeah, it was same animation style as The Simpsons, but it had John Lovitz as the title character of the Critic, Jay Sherman. That's another all-timer.
Okay.
Yeah, take my word for it. But yeah, they did a lot of neat animated things.
I'm not sure, like
over the 90s.
It's definitely a part of American,
culture.
Very much.
Yeah, more so than Greta Thunberg.
I feel like that was the whole thing here. I feel like that was the big one.
Well, the whole bit was just around that.
I feel
joke.
like it was just to.
We'll find out next rank. So we got Margot Robbie at 1. That's gonna be hard to dethrone Margot.
I gotta think about this list here in a second, but like yes,
2 is Unspoken For, 3 is Marge Simpson, 4 is Greta Thunberg.
This might just okay.
Our 4th addition to the list, Harriet Tubman.
Remind me to give me a.
Let's see what Wikipedia has to say about Harriet Tubman. So she was an American abolitionist, born March of 1822, died in March of 1913. She was famous for being one of the main drivers of the Underground Railroad to release slaves.
What do you want me to put her, Eric? God damn it! Like,
guess what? The whole bit wasn't just about Greta.
God damn it! Like, they put me on a gun here. Like,
let's see. Okay, here we go. American abolitionist and social activist. After escaping slavery herself, Tubman made some 13 missions to rescue approximately 70 enslaved people.
This is insane, dude.
Including her family and friends, using the network of anti-slavery activists and safe houses known collectively as the Underground Railroad. So would you say that she's better or worse than Margot Robbie?
Such a fucked up, like...
I selected the cream of the crop of women for you to rank, Ryan. So whatever criteria you use, I mean, granted, we've never seen Harriet Tubman nude on film, but, I don't know how her accomplishments are going to stack up against young Ms. Robbie. Here, do you want to see a picture? Will that help?
Oh, no.
During the Civil War, she served as an armed scout and spy for the Union Army. That's crazy. I didn't even know that. Do you need more information?
I know.
Born into slavery, Tubman was beaten and whipped by enslavers as a child. Early in life, she suffered a traumatic head wound. What?
No, great. She's a great woman.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you have to put her very close to the top.
Okay. What number are we thinking for Harriet Tubman?
Let's. Okay, no, I can't. Eric, I can't do this. Like,
what do you mean?
This is the most pressure I've ever been on this podcast.
It was either this or having you do a wrestling pop quiz. So I felt like this was the more appropriate choice, something a little bit better. But
hell of a woman right there.
Great woman.
Hell of a woman.
Tubman traveled by night in extreme secrecy. Later, she said she never lost a passenger. That's 1,000 batting average.
Okay, she can. We'll bump her up to the top of this list here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think that's only the right call.
Okay.
Much respect. Wow.
Nobody could have predicted that. That's crazy. Okay. Sorry, Margot. I mean, you did good, but not Harriet Tubman good, I guess. Weird.
And I mean that in sincerity. I'm just, this is a lot of pressure for me here.
Do you blame me for that pressure?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you know what you're doing here.
Well, I mean, it's not going to get any worse because the last person we're ranking is your own mother.
God, are you serious?
Yeah. Ryan's mom is the last person we're adding to this ranking. So is Ryan's mom better or worse than Harriet Tubman?
Famous
narcissist.
I feel like I should call my mom. and ask her.
Yeah, would you say that you're better or worse than Harriet Tubman? Okay, what about Margot Robbie?
I feel like my mom would want to be put number 2.
Maybe. Yeah.
I feel like
but would she say that she's better than Marge Simpson? That's the question.
Yes.
She would? Oh, well, then I have to call her
She's better than
integrity into question if she thinks that she's better than Marge Simpson.
Great mom. Love you, Mom.
I would hope my own mother would know that she's not better than Marge Simpson, but you never know.
Oh, that'd be a little, if I haven't seen it, I put her below that. That'd be.
But is she worse than Greta Thunberg? That's the question.
Okay, is this 5? Are we on 5?
This is 5. This is the 5th and final.
All right, fine. She goes number 2. My mom, only because I know my mom would want me to put her number 2.
Okay,
that's what she would want.
Right.
But she's above everyone else. Now I got to rate the backside of this.
Oh, well, we're not okay, here's where you are right now.
Yeah, tell me where I'm at.
Okay, so 1 is Harriet Tubman, a very controversial choice. 2 is Ryan's mom. 3 is Margot Robbie. 4 is Marge Simpson. And 5 is Greta Thunberg.
Oh, ouch. Hold on, let me get these back through.
Pro-Zionist Ryan Murphy putting Greta Thunberg last.
God, okay, hold on. I'm not done yet.
He is cooking.
And I'm doing this all by my heart, I'm not being politically correct here.
Right. I mean, generally speaking, I don't consider a lot of these rankings to be head picks over heart picks, but sure.
Shoot. I think we got to move. Greta's probably 4.
Okay. Thunberg.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to clarify.
Thanks for clarifying, Eric. I think Marge has to go 3.
Oh, wait. Oh, okay. I think I misunderstood. So wait, so who's moving? Is Margot moving down?
Yeah, way down.
To the bottom?
Yeah, I have to.
Oh, so you're putting Margot Robbie.
This is a fucked up list, Eric, and I don't appreciate you.
This is the first time in history that a de facto 1 has slid all the way to 5.
Yeah, it has to, yeah.
That's crazy. I love it. Okay, so everyone just gets bumped up except for Margot Robbie.
This is fucked up, dude. Like, I think...
I mean, it's fucked up for Margot Robbie, for sure.
Well, I mean, great actor. That's a shame you put this list together. And
I mean...
You really put her in a bad spot.
I picked the best women that I could come up with.
Okay. Yeah.
So we got 1, Harriet Tubman, 2, Ryan's mom, 3, Marge Simpson, 4, Greta Thunberg, 5, Margot Robbie.
I don't like any part of this list at all.
Well,
I don't like any part of this. I want to like asterisk on this.
What would the asterisks say?
I don't know. This is tough in this climate.
Do you want me to help you feel a little bit better?
Did you make a list?
No.
Oh.
I'm not touching this list at all.
That makes me okay. Fine. Then yes, I think I'll just leave it at that.
We have one last voice message from a friend of the show.
Uh-huh.
Maybe the best friend of the show. You know what? I'm calling it right now. Best friend of the show.
Who's that?
Colton
left a message.
Colton gave us a message.
There we go.
So allow me to play a message from best friend of the show, Colton Brown.
Wow, 100 episodes of a podcast. It is quite a milestone. So congrats to both you, Erik and Ryan. But I do want to take some time to reflect on Ryan's achievement in all this because, man, it has been quite a journey for you. You've overcome so much adversity to get to this point of 100 podcast episodes. I mean, sure, Erik might still have those couple inches on you height-wise, but he's counting. Doesn't really matter. You're on a podcast. And, I go back and think about that Steinholding competition we had a few years ago, and that was a moment where I really...
Is he even there?
You did it against... What do you mean was he there? You did it against him. Oh, you're talking... the Vegas one was after.
Oh, yeah.
We did one in our garage.
Oh, okay, all right. Yeah,
yes, the garage
so he's a little bit pissy about this still. All right, now go. Carry on, Colton. I bet I got a couple inches on his dick, dude. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
A few years ago, and that was a moment where I really saw how competitive you are in nature. Now, some people might say that there were some elbows bent at maybe a 70 or 60 degree angle. Who knows? Who cares?
You should know, Colton.
I mean, the rule committee would care if there was one, which there should be next time we do this. But I do remember looking at you, sweating, shaking, veins popping, and thinking, that's a guy who will do whatever it takes to almost win fair and square. But you did win. That did happen. And of course, I can't forget the job situation. That was a big one in our relationship. I remember reaching out excitedly, telling you about this data analyst role I may have had on my team. And then radio silence. You ghosted me. And I even told people, yeah, Ryan was interested, but I guess he's too big time now. He's got a podcast and it's on track to one day hit 100 episodes, and that's where we are today. So with all that said, I think it's definitely safe to say you've proven yourself. Maybe not in height, form, or definitely not follow through, but definitely in heart. And with that, I really can't say anything other than congratulations. 100 is a milestone.
Wow. Thanks to best friend of the show, Colton.
You know what? I respect Colton a little for that kind of a message right there.
Can't dispute any of those things. Everything you said was spot on.
Yes,
Did that make you feel better after the ranking?
No.
Oh, okay. Weird.
No, I don't think it had anything to do with the ranking. I actually still feel just as tied up in that ranking as I did before.
I thought that would be a nice palate cleanser, a nice refresher.
I don't think it... Why would that be a palate
I don't know.
cleanser?
I just... Because you're hearing his melodious tones.
How much taller am I than Colton, by the way? He said...
How many more abs does he have?
Are we dealing with feet at this point? Like... yeah.
I don't know. We'll have to suss it out on Thursday.
Yeah, okay, we'll do that. Yeah,
that'll be my birthday.
But I do want to say that was probably my favorite message of all three. Like that was actually pretty fucking good.
They're all good in their own way.
They are, but like that one was like well tuned, you know. But like, fuck him, fuck you, Colton, fuck you. But I love you too. Like,
wow, okay, that really summarizes your relationship. I think with a very one-way love-hate relationship. Directed towards him, and then he, will occasionally think of you and be like, that Ryan, what a guy.
He's got the snark of Evelyn,
I raised them in much the same way. I consider Colton to be, a surrogate son in many ways. Yeah. But with that, we got to finish this thing out. I know it's been a long one. We got
to go home like early.
You will still. You will.
Oh, yeah?
It'll be fine. This will be quick. So this is, we can't cut shit out.
I didn't say cut shit out.
It's a celebration. But we got to do your hot take.
Ask the talent.
Okay.
This will give you a chance to bounce.
I'm not cutting anything out.
Okay.
I'm just saying what I've said.
What time is early for you? What time are you thinking that you were hoping to get out of here?
What, 8?
Yeah, I think that's reasonable. I think that's reasonable.
Well, don't cut shit. Like, keep going. Like, let's keep it going then.
All right, deal.
Good. We're on pace.
On a historic episode of the program, we got to feature something iconic, something that's really got some weight here today, Ryan. And when you think iconic and you're a wrestling fan, there's only 3 letters that come to mind. TNA. Total non-step action.
Singing TNT, but...
Oh, well...
Okay.
Leading up to one of their yearly pay-per-views, Sacrifice, a match was made between Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle, who we've seen a few times recently, as well as Samoa Joe, a burly Samoan ass kicker that we've also seen previously, but it's been a while, so we don't need to rehash all that. And the always chaotic, and someone you may or may not remember, what we've technically seen him before, but the Big Papa Pump, Scott Steiner. Scott Steiner was given a live mic, which is always a treat, and he proceeded to put his University of Michigan diploma to good use as he broke down everyone's chance of winning this 3-way match at Sacrifice.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Sorry, just based on that.
Okay.
Do you have friends you would never give a live mic to?
What's depending on the situation, like at my wedding, sure, but like, I don't know. Yes.
Yeah.
Sure.
I do. I would never touch. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, depending on how many airplane bottles of Fireball that you have tucked away in your pocket, you could potentially make that list as well.
You might want more than less.
But yeah, if it was, let's say Heather and I were renewing our vows, there'd be certain people who are like, you can't fucking allow that person to talk.
All right. I do live mic.
I will say you probably have more of those people than I do.
Yeah. Well, I think your friends are better speakers. But some of them, great guys, very funny. Mm-hmm. Would I give them a live mic? No.
Sure.
And especially in scenarios like you said, they're not touching it.
Yeah. Birthday party, maybe not, depending on the invitee.
It's like you want to give them the mic because it'd be great, but is it?
Scott Steiner is one of this guy. We have seen Scott Steiner. It's been a while, but we actually did on one of the previous Rumpus times. He did a promo in the ring where he basically got suspended afterwards because he was talking about how Ric Flair was a butt-sucking old bastard.
A butt-suck? That's it?
Well, there's other stuff too. But that was like the climax of the thing.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, we'll watch that right now, and we'll be right back with our thoughts.
You know, they say all men are created equal, but you look at me and you look at Small Joe, and you can see that statement is not true. See, normally if you go one-on-one with another wrestler, you got a 50-50 chance of winning. But I'm a genetic freak, and I'm not normal. So you got a 25% at best at beating me. And then you add Kurt Angle to the mix, your chances of winning drastically go down. See, the three-way at Sacrifice, you got a 33 1/3 chance of winning. But I got a 66 2/3 chance of winning because Kurt Angle knows he can't beat me, and he's not even going to try. So, Samoa Joe, you take your 33 1/3 chance minus my 25% chance, and you got an 8 1/3 chance of winning at Sacrifice. But then you take my 75% chance of winning, if we used to go one-on-one, and then add 66 2/3%, I got 141 2/3 chance of winning at Sacrifice. See, Joe, the numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for you at Sacrifice.
All right, so that was what has come to be known famously as Steiner Math, the Steiner Math promo. Thoughts on Steiner Math, Ryan?
If that's authentic, then that was the best thing I've seen in a while.
It's pretty authentic.
Yeah.
Scott Steiner's, that's a very,
I love when you get passionate about math.
You're passionate about math. And speak words that don't really fully make sense.
And then you just end it with numbers don't lie.
Yeah, numbers don't lie.
Regardless of where you came out of that,
Scott Steiner for president 2028. let's make it happen, everybody. But yeah, so that was the Steiner Math, which is probably on the Mount Rushmore of Wrestling.
Is it?
Most people would consider.
It was good. It was good.
That's probably 15 years old, give or take. I don't know the exact
not even that old
year of it.
2010.
It still gets referenced today. There's still he has a nephew that wrestles in WWE right now that has done promos referencing that interview. So it's yeah.
I liked it.
It seems like you enjoyed it.
I did.
I wasn't sure just because contextually
I just didn't know if he was bullshitting and this is a total but I love a passionately wrong person with math. It's my favorite thing.
Even though the math is fucked up,
yeah,
the addition and subtraction I think was actually accurate.
When he was doing 66 2/3 and 33,
minus 25,
but then he's
8 2/3. Yeah, no, I think it was all actually correct in that regard.
Right.
Yeah.
In a weird way it kind of came, or actually came together, or it didn't come. I don't know. It didn't come together, but the kind of full scope came together, something like that.
Yeah.
Technically, his math was sometimes right. But yeah, no, good clip. Yeah, I don't know. What do you want me to?
We're gonna have you rank that or compare that, whatever you want to call it, against
Caitlin Clark.
Ooh, let me add Caitlin Clark to the list here. We'll give it some time. Once she has her
let
first
that bake.
ACL injury, then we'll talk. Yeah. So what's better, Steiner Math or Legos?
Or Legos?
Legos.
Oh man.
I was never a big Lego guy.
So same, but I was a Tinker Toy.
Remind me what Tinker Toys.
It's kind of like Legos, but it's just you could I guess a little bit bigger.
Because they have, what do we have for, Evelyn has something, they're not called Tinker Toys, but they're also like just big
like
Legos.
Lincoln Logs?
Yes.
And then like, it's like kind of more like that, but there's holes and like you can attach stuff.
Let me Google this just so I can verify, but.
But I was never a huge Lego person either. But I think Legos are kind of iconic, you know.
Are Tinker Toys not a thing anymore? Oh, yeah, construction set. Okay. So, yeah, it's wooden-based. Interesting.
No, they're not wooden-based. They're plastic, for sure.
Oh, they look wooden.
Oh, well, maybe they changed.
I mean, if you want to expand this out to Tinker Toys, you can. I mean, I can't imagine any other scenario where
I got to keep it on the...
Talk about Tinker Toys.
Yeah, I got to keep it on track.
But yeah, Lego, I was never... Like, my mind has never worked in that way, like in an architectural sort of way. Like, I've always been more creatively minded than I have, like, building things. It's just never... clicked. It never made sense for me, like the idea of like, okay, I'm gonna, like, if I did have some Legos, but it would just be very rudimentary, like I'm gonna make a big wall and stuff like that. I never was into like the very ornate Lego sets.
We used to like make models like airplanes, but mostly my dad.
Okay,
like,
sure.
He was pretty excited about that, and I was just gonna be there.
And then you'd be like, I'm gonna fight you someday, Dad. And be like, oh, not with this airplane.
Wait till you're 62. Like.
Then you're getting taken down to Chinatown, Jeff.
I think I'm just rating this on my scale, right?
Yeah.
Not that. Yeah, I like that better than Legos.
Okay.
I'm not saying Legos are not. Don't get me wrong. I'm not shitting on them, but like that to me was more fun than Legos.
I mean, Legos are a big deal to some people. I wasn't sure if you grew up as a big Lego guy.
I'm not I talked to Colton. I bet he's a big Lego guy.
Mark that down for Thursday.
Yeah.
We'll see. Okay, so that means wrestling 7, things that are not wrestling 2. It's I swear I'm not stacking the deck. I felt like Lego was a real, like that had a possibility of dethroning Steiner Math, but just wasn't in the cards. So sorry Lego fans. Ryan, he's more of a Steiner Math guy. But that was part 1 of the episode 100 special-tacular. Tune in next week. We've got some wrestle talk. We've got some light reminiscing. I don't want to, turn into like a whole nostalgia thing because it's all about onwards and upwards. But again, rate and review us, preferred platforms, iTunes, which we have like 10 reviews on.
Do we?
iTunes, which is,
that's it?
Thank you. We it's more than we used to have. That's
okay.
for sure.
Right.
So thanks to anyone who listened to me one time and said, okay, I'll review them on iTunes. But there's also, you never know where people are listening. So thanks to anyone who reviews or rates us on any of your preferred platforms. Heather, I know you're listening on Pocket Cast. You need to review us. Give us 5 stars. When you hear this, just ask me.
Do we have any reviews on Pocket Cast?
We have 1 rating, which I did.
Okay.
So other people who are listening on Pocket Cast, I will find you and I will hunt you down and tell you to give us a review. But yeah, thanks. We're off like a turd of hurdles. Episode 100 officially next week. See you there. Woohoo! It's Perth.
Have you been?
Nar.